Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. I'm turning 30. I'm turning 30 on the 26th of November. So I wanted to do a cheesy what I learned in my I don't know yet if I'll do a 20 things I learned in my 20s or 30 things I learned before I turned 30. I don't know yet. So we'll see. um I don't know how interesting this will be for everyone, but I wanted to do that, so it's my channel. I do what I want. So the first thing I learned is you can't force help onto people because no matter how much you want people to either get help or get better, they're a person and they will choose when they are ready, and you can't force help onto them because I think it will create more resentment if you force people to get help, and it might backfire. I'm the kind of person that really wants to help, but I'm learning to let go. But I'm learning to let go of that. The second one is something that's a little similar to the first one, is not everyone is my responsibility. I think I have this, not need, but I like helping people, and sometimes it comes at the detriment to my own well-being. So not everyone is my responsibility. People are responsible for themselves. So number 3 is sooner or later your wounds will catch up to you. It's something I learned this year. I thought for a really long time. I spoke about this in my video about growing up as a child of an alcoholic, and I thought for a really long time that it hadn't affected me, but surprise, it did. So that was fun to learn, but you can ignore your wounds, but they won't disappear. They'll catch up to you eventually. Number 4 is having regrets hurts more than looking stupid. Because if you don't do something, you might regret it for the rest of your life. Well, if you do something and you look stupid, I don't like seeing stupid, but that's how you feel. It's not how you look. You know what I mean? You feel like you look stupid, but often it's not the case. But a regret can last a lifetime, while being embarrassed often just lasts, a couple of minutes, hours, maybe days, but usually it doesn't last as long. And often embarrassing stories are just funny memories later. Number 5, humans are beautiful but complicated. The more I learn about myself, the more I'm like, things are complicated, huh? Like, not everything is white or black. People are complicated, relations are complicated, and yeah. Number 6, starting is half the battle. I think with a lot of things, starting is the hardest part. And once the first step is taken, it's much easier. Number 7, You don't grow by staying in your comfort zone. To grow, you need experience, you need to make mistakes, you need to learn. So by staying in your comfort zone and repeating the same thing over and over again, you just don't grow. Number 8, growth is not a linear journey. You might go back a few steps, you might do a big jump forward, you might fall down. Like, it's all part of the journey. It's not a constant movement forward. Sometimes you go back a little, and it's all of this is normal. Number 9, you're the only person that will be there with you, for you, your whole life. So might as well be kind to yourself. That's something I spoke about in my, I think it was my self-love videos somewhere. But or maybe self-care, I don't know. I don't remember everything I say, okay? I talk a lot. But you're the most important person in your life. Without you, there's no you. So it's important to cultivate and cherish the relationship you have with yourself. Number 10, try it before you say you don't like it. I have to put a big disclaimer. I'm not speaking about sexuality, just no. Not sexuality. Like, if you're attracted to men, I'm not telling you to try out women just because. That's not what I'm talking about. Or like food, maybe a color. Maybe you've been saying that you don't like wearing, I don't know, green, but you've never actually tried green. Try it out. Maybe you still won't like it, but you might be ruling out stuff thinking you won't like them, but then surprise, it's not that bad. And this includes activities, food, maybe clothing, music, anything but sexuality. Number 11, 2 people can be toxic for each other, but not be toxic for other people. Sometimes 2 people will bring the worst out of each other because their traits are just triggers for the other. But these same people won't be triggered by other people, if you know what I mean. So someone that's toxic for you might not be for someone else. So yeah. Number 12, you're allowed to change. Change is normal, physical, mentally. If you don't change, you're stuck in the past. If you don't change, you're not growing. So change is normal. Number 13, better alone than in an unhappy relationship. I don't think I need to explain that one. It's just, no matter how much you want to be in a relationship, if you're in a relationship with the wrong person, it can become lonely. It can be even lonelier than being alone. So, number 14, in love, you have to accept that the right person might not be perfect. Like, you can make a full list of what you want in someone, There's only a few of those criterias that truly matter, and the rest is just fluff. Like, you don't, it's not a necessity. It's not necessary, and the person that might be right for you might not come in the package you expected. Number 15, you have to love yourself before loving someone else. And a lot of people say that, but to me, it's not because you're unable to love someone else if you don't love yourself. To me, is if you don't love yourself before being with someone, you might accept things that you might accept to be treated badly just because you love that person and you don't love yourself enough. Like, you'll put their needs as a priority and not yours. So you might accept things that you shouldn't accept and just think that, well, you love them, so it's okay, but it's not. And yeah. So I'll make a part 2. I didn't want to make that one too long, and honestly, I couldn't find more. So I'll make a part 2 next week, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed, please like and maybe subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Maybe. Bye.